Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do a makeup tutorial. I think most people probably expected me to do makeup tutorials on this channel, but I have actually been allergic to something in my makeup routine that's making me like kind of get peely like in weird areas. So that's what's been going on with me recently, but you know, I'm just gonna suck it up, do a makeup tutorial, and give the people what they want. Okay. Anyways, I think I'm going to go off the vibe that I have right now, kind of like the golden black vibe, and do like black winged eyeliner with a gold inner corner. I think that'd be kind of cute, so let's get started. Okay, so first I'm gonna start off with this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and this is a dupe for that Tatcha Putty Primer. I've tried them side by side and they work the exact same, so I'm just gonna like dig my claw into it. You don't really need that much, just like that much, and then first I focus it on my nose and like the places where I have a lot of pore issues, like my chin and my nose and forehead, and then I kind of like spread it out to the rest of my face. Okay, now that we have that all blended in, we're gonna move on to foundation. So normally my favorite foundations are Fenty Beauty for when I'm oily, because this is a matte foundation. So I definitely wear this like more in the summer because it holds up against my oily skin. And then in the winter when I'm pretty dry and I need some like moisture, I like the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced. This is like dewy but not too dewy where I look oily, so it's good in the middle. But since I am having this allergic reaction happen, I've been trying to use a lot of hypoallergenic makeup. So right now I'm using this Neutrogena. Wouldn't be my first choice in foundations, but you know, I'm trying to keep the skin happy, so yeah, I'm just gonna pour a little bit of this out on the back of my hand. It's also like too pale for me right now. There's just a lot of issues with it, but I'm gonna roll with it. And then I'm gonna dab it on my face. And then I'm gonna take a damp beauty blender. I love just beauty blender brand beauty blenders. I've tried like the Real Techniques one and stuff, and I haven't found a dupe that I like as much as the beauty blender, so I use the original, but you can use whatever you want to blend. Okay, so the camera stopped recording for a minute, but I just took my concealer. I don't like this concealer at all, but it's hypoallergenic, so I'm using it, and I'm just putting it under my eyes to cover my bags. But usually I would take like a concealer that I actually like, that'd be a little bit brighter than my foundation, and I'd put it under my eyes, in the middle of my forehead, and on my chin to brighten up those areas. So now I'm just gonna blend the concealer out with my damp beauty blender. Okay, so now I'm gonna set my face, and I think I'm gonna take my Beauty Bakery Flour Powder. This is a really nice translucent powder, and I'm going to use that to set the middle of my face, and then I'm gonna use a different powder to set the like cheeks and other areas of my face. So I take the powder on like the cap, and then I take another beauty blender that's damp, and I dab dab dab, and then I set it where I want it. I'm really running out of this powder though, so I might have to switch. I'm gonna switch to my Fenty Beauty powder. So yeah, I'm just gonna do the same thing, empty it into the cap, and then press it into my skin. The damp beauty blender really allows the powder to like soak into your skin, whereas I feel like the brush kind of just places it on top of your skin but doesn't like seep it into like the foundation and set it all the way. So that's why I like to use a damp beauty blender. Okay, now I'm gonna take my MAC Studio Fix in shade NW20. This is just like a pressed powder, and I like to put this everywhere where I didn't put the translucent powder. And I like to use this Morphe, just big brush. It's the Morphe MB1. And I kind of sweep away the excess loose powder because you can see it's leaving like a little residue. And then I'm gonna load that brush up and just press, press, press into where I want it. Okay, so we're still looking a little pale, so the next step I'm going to do is bronzer. My favorite bronzer is the Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer in Tantastic. It's super cute, it's huge, it smells like coconut, and it's like a nice warm bronzer, but it's not too warm where I look orange when I put it on. This is like more of my summer bronzer, but you know, it's getting to be that time, so I take the Morphe MB33, I think, just a giant fan brush, and kind of put the bronzer on the perimeter of my face, and then kind of carve out the cheekbones a little bit with it. Okay, so the next step I'm gonna do is blush. I really love blush. A lot of people don't like it, but I like it. Maybe just like a little neutral blush. This is like a really old Urban Decay blush. The name of it is Exhale. They might still have it, just in different packaging, but it's just like a really nude blush. It has little gold flakes in it, and that's why I want to use it for this look. So I'm gonna take a little angled brush. This one is from Rite Aid. I've had it for years, but it is the best blush brush I've ever used. Like, I've tried other brushes and I don't know, just like the consistency of it, the density of it is perfect. So I'm just gonna dab that, put it on my cheeks. So a tip I also do for blush is I put it on my cheeks, and then I also put a little bit on my nose and over my nose bridge. It just gives you more of a little like sun-kissed look. It makes it look more natural. Like, I don't know, it just makes you look cute. So now is everyone's favorite time, highlighting. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use Jeffree Star's Supreme Frost in Wet Dream. It's just like a gold color. It's really bright and sparkly. And then on top, I'm going to do like a teeny weeny bit of Trophy Wife from Fenty Beauty. So I'm going to take my Morphe M510 and just dip it into the Supreme Frost. And then put it on the, put it on the high points of my cheeks. I haven't used this in a while, so I kind of forgot how blinding it is. But I really love this color. It's like a gold, but it's a pale gold, so it works for my skin tone. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little teeny weeny dab of Trophy Wife just to get kind of that gold sparkle in there. Okay, so I'm going to take the Supreme Frost again, and I'm going to take a little pencil brush, and I use this to highlight my nose, so I dab into this, and then I kind of make an exclamation point on my nose, so I draw a little line down the bridge, and then I do a dot on the tip, and it just gives you like a cute little button nose. Sometimes it can look insane, but other times it looks cute. So, exclamation point, cute. I'm going to blend it out just a tad bit to make it look more natural. And we're done with highlighting. Okay, so I prime my lids with the stupid hypoallergenic concealer, but usually I would use a MAC paint pot in either the color Painterly or Soft Ochre. They're just like the best eye primers. I've been using them for like 4 years. I've never found a better one. So I would really recommend those, but you can also just use concealer and prime the lids a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Kylie Bronze palette today. I'm going to be doing mostly neutral colors on the eye, and then like the inner corner is really going to be the big pop of it. So let's get started. Okay, so first I'm going to take this kind of cool toned brown and just put it in my crease. And this brush is a Wet n Wild blending brush, nothing fancy. You can use any blending brush. And I'm just going to kind of sloppily put this in there. Okay, now that is in there, I'm going to take a little bit of a denser blending brush and go into the warm brown right beneath it. And put that on my outer corner of the lid and then blend it in the crease too. And if things get kind of messy, you can take a clean blending brush and just kind of clean up the edges if you want, blend them away. My edges got kind of harsh, so I'm going to blend them a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to take this neutral pale color and just take a little itty bitty packing brush. This is literally a Costco brand makeup brush, Kirkland, and I'm just going to take it on there, and then I'm going to put that on my lid. And then I'm gonna blend more. Okay, I'm gonna take the same little packing brush now, and I'm gonna mix these two colors together, the cool tone brown and the warm tone brown, and kind of smoke out the lower lash line with it. Okay, now that we've done that, let's go on to the fun part, which is the inner corner. So I'm going to take Trophy Wife again, and I'm going to take a pencil brush. I'll use the same one we used our nose highlight for, and I'm going to pack that on the brush, pack it on there, and then put it in the inner corner. You could really use any gold highlighter or gold eyeshadow you want for this step, but I really like the super yellow tone of the Trophy Wife. It really makes the inner corner pop. Okay, so that's the eyeshadow all finished up. Okay, so the next step that I usually do is eyeliner. My favorite liquid eyeliner is, it's this brand called Jessie's Girl, and it's sold in Rite Aid, I know. It's kind of low-key, but their liquid liner is like really good and super cheap, like $7 or something like that. It does not come off through like water, tears. It doesn't come off through anything. So I really love it, and I've been using it for a couple of years now, and I don't find the need to like buy one of the really expensive ones like Tom Ford or whatever. So yeah, I usually just do a little wing. I kind of make it sloppy at first, and then I go back in and clean it up. So do what you're comfortable with on this step if you want to do a wing, or if you just want to do regular eyeliner, or no eyeliner at all. Okay, now that I have kind of like a sloppy outline, I take a really, really thin brush eyeliner. This one happens to be from the dollar store. And then I do the inner corner really thin, and then I flick it out with the thin liner too. Okay, so now I'm going to do mascara, and I really love this mascara from the drugstore. It's L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise, and it's supposed to be kind of like a knockoff for Better Than Sex. I really like it because it's volumizing, and I don't have a lot of volume in my lashes, but I do have some length, so it's really good for that. Okay, so I just did my mascara off camera. I figured you guys know how to put mascara on. But as you can see, I'm like pretty messy with my mascara, but if you let it dry, if it gets on your lid, you can like flick it off without it smudging. So that's a trick I like to use when I get kind of sloppy with my mascara. Also, I just realized that I am literally out of my brow pencil, so that's good. I don't really know what to do. I'm probably just gonna improvise with some powders, but you guys do your brow routine how you like it. Okay, so today is just gonna be a messy brow day. That's just how it's gonna be. So last, I'm gonna do lips, and I'm just gonna like wipe off the foundation that's on there right now. If I really wanted to go bold, I think a red lip would look super cute with this look, but I'm just kind of going neutral today. So let's see what nudes I have. Okay, so I'm gonna use this Rimmel London Stay Matte Liquid Lip Color in shade Latte to Go. I don't really like the formula of these. They're kind of streaky, but weirdly, as they dry, they become less streaky. But I just really love the color of this one, so I continue to wear it. Okay, so the lip is on, and now I'm gonna finish with some setting spray. My favorite is All Nighter by Urban Decay. Okay, this is the finished look. Let me know what you think, and also let me know what other makeup ideas you want me to do, or makeup looks, if you want me to do more colored looks or like a neutral smoky eye. Just let me know, or like how to pair a bright lip with an outfit or with an eye. I don't know. Let me know what you guys want to see next. So thanks for watching my video. I'll see you guys later. Bye.